What is happening, ladies and gentlemen? So, should you smash your coworker? And this was a question by one of my viewers. His name is Arnaud from France. Shout yourself out in the comment section, brother. You know what I'm saying? He asked, should I smash my coworker? Should I be intimate? Should I mess with him? Should I fool with him? And I'm going to get to that. First, this is Tarek Talks. I'm Tarek and I'm going to be talking my stuff, so check me out. So, you're at work, right? You're flipping your burgers. You dig what I'm saying? You're doing your thing. Then you look to your left and you see Shaniqua over there and you see her pants fitting her curves just tight. You feel me? Her pants is hugging that booty just right. And she giving the people, you know what I'm talking about, their sandwich through the window. And she says, it was my pleasure. And you hear her soft feminine voice and you start, you know what I mean, feeling some type of way. You start getting a stiffy at work, right? You start having to walk funny because you got a stiff at work. Now you wondering, should I mess with her? You know what I'm talking about? Should I engage with this young lady that's a coworker? And I'm going to tell you this. There is no like yes or no answer because believe it or not, fellas, there's some channels that say don't do it. But I've seen a lot of people get into relationships that were coworkers, right? I knew one that even got married. Two that got married, right? But I will tell you this. I will tell you to take precautions. I have done it in the past. In my job, I used to be a server. Man, I was messing with like 3 chicks at that job. Like I was messing with 3 chicks at that broad. I was messing with 3 broads at the job, right? And I'll tell you this. Me personally wise, it wasn't too bad. It really wasn't too bad. And I'm gonna tell you guys this. Here was the key, as long as when you came to work, you still kept it professional, you dig what I'm saying? And you kind of just acted normal, everything was cool. See, and you have to be careful, especially nowadays, this is at your own risk. If you are talking to a young lady at work, we all hear about these horror stories of Me Too and all that good stuff like that. I will say this, that happens mainly to high profile people, right? That happens mainly to high profile people. If you're just a regular average Joe coworker, right? You're not really a manager and all that good stuff. Cause I seen that shit happen to a manager where a chick was like, he's harassing me, but he was really being kind of a creep, all right? So you have to be careful. If you are going to engage with a young lady, you better make sure that she likes you back, right? You better make sure that she likes you back, okay? So if you're out here, you trying to flirt and all that good stuff at the job, you know, you want to keep it professional for the most part. And I'm telling y'all from experience, because sometimes it can create drama, especially if the chick is kind of nutty herself. Like she might be like, oh, you talking to other females and stuff like that at your job, which has happened. One of the 3 girls that I was messing with, she was on that nonsense in the middle of work. She would be like, oh, are you talking to other females and stuff? And I'm like, dog, like go away. I'm trying to do my thing here. You feel what I'm saying? So if you are going to mess with a chick at work, make sure that she likes you back, right? And at the same time, like I said, bruh, you always run a chance of the chick getting kind of crazy on you, right? She might bring that drama to work. She might bring that nonsense to work. And people are going to see it and it's going to kind of be cringy a little bit, right? Because if you mess with some of these chicks and you're single, of course you're going to see her every fucking day. And she's going to kind of know that you are doing your thing outside of work. And you're doing, you know, you might be talking to other chicks or she sees you talking to other chicks at work, then she's going to catch some feelings and it's going to be weird at work. And like I said, when I was messing with the chicks, it was okay to some extent. Don't get it twisted. There were some instances where I was like, you know, I was like, maybe I shouldn't have done this because the chick will come in and do this whole I'm mad at you type of thing. You feel what I'm saying? Because she felt like I didn't text her, or she felt like I was talking to other broads and stuff like that. And she would come in and it would just kind of make work kind of difficult when you're trying to get stuff done. You feel what I'm saying? You got to deal with her emotions and deal with her catching the attitude and you just over here trying to do your job. right? So if you messing with chicks at work, bro, you have to do it at your own risk. I'm gonna tell you this right now. And like I said, I knew two people that made a full-blown marriage out of messing with a chick at work. All right. Me, I was just on the casual stuff. I wasn't looking for no relationship. But I knew two people that had a marriage out of it. So if you are going to do it tactfully. Make sure when you come in, you keep it professional. You leave all that romance and intimacy and BS out of there. You keep it out of the job. When you're on the job, you doing your job. All that kissy smoochy bullshit, sweetie, sweetheart. You know what I mean? Keep it outside, and that will limit a lot of the BS. Even though the BS is not 100% avoidable, okay? Because I'm gonna tell y'all this, man, it can make your job harder if you mess with the wrong chick. See, I can't. That's why I can't really say to do it or don't do it. It all depends on the female, because some chicks is on that BS. Some chicks is on that BS, and some chicks is cool. Like you would never know that. No one would ever know you smashed this one chick because she never really told anyone about it. Well, she be telling her homegirls about it. That's another thing I'm gonna get to. She be telling her homegirls about it, but for the most part, no one will really catch on like that. But I'm gonna get on to my next point. Yes, the females at your job do talk amongst each other. They are gonna tell each other who they're smashing. They are gonna be like, yeah, I was smashing him and stuff. So word is gonna spread around, dog. And I know men are infamous for bragging on their body count and stuff, and bragging on, hey, I caught a body and I messed with Shaniqua over there with the fatty. You know what I'm talking about? But women do it just as much, bro. I remember one chick that I was messing with told another chick that she messed with me, and I ended up messing with that chick too, because the first one, we're gonna call her Sally, told Kayla, we're gonna call her Kayla, told Kayla, yeah, he's cool and stuff. I don't know if that's really what she said, but something to that extent. I ended up messing with Kayla too. You feel me? So it spreads. The shit spreads. And sometimes, bro, especially if you work in a corporate office or something like that, you might want to be careful, especially, I don't know what kind of positions y'all are in. If you're in a manager position, or if you're in a boss type of position, I would say steer clear of that, period. You know what I'm saying? If you're a manager or a boss, I would hope you're not harassing your subordinates or trying to mess with your subordinates. And I've heard of cases of that happening too. And the chick had to go to another restaurant because it was getting weird. She had messed with the manager and it was getting too obvious. Everybody knew it, and she had to go to another restaurant. Right? So if you're a boss or a manager, steer all the way clear. But if you just, you know what I mean, you flipping burgers along and then next to Shaniqua and she on the drive-through and shit, or whatever, man. If you wanna have a little bit of fun, just be careful with it. Gauge her interest, gauge her personality, right? And you could go from there. If she's on the same type of time you on, if she's just trying to have fun like you is, go for it, I would say. But if you sense she's kind of nutty, she kind of crazy, steer all the way clear. So I hope this video helped. I hope it kind of answered your question. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Peace.